Hey everyone, it's Kara. So it is 3 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm not tired at all. I actually took a nap at like 6 o'clock this afternoon. Oh. This is my dog Daisy. If you hear jingling in the background, this is her. She's sitting on the couch next to me. But I took a nap at like 6 o'clock tonight, so I'm not tired at all. But anyways, actually what I wanted to talk about tonight was something on the opposite factor is, I don't know a lot about, or I don't know about a lot of you, but I've always suffered from insomnia. I've had insomnia since I was a little kid, like as far back as I can remember. I've suffered from it. I remember laying in my bed with I shared a room with my twin sister, and she would be asleep, and I would just like stare at the clock, just like laying in bed awake, like every night. But anyways, it wasn't until I got to like, I mean, it was pretty bad back then, but like it wasn't until I graduated and went to college that my insomnia got worse, and I'd stay up to like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Maybe like some days would be like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I would just like crash. So I've always had like problems sleeping. I've literally tried everything under the sun to stop the insomnia. I've tried melatonin, I've tried drinking like decaffeinated teas, I've tried those celestial seasonings, sleepy time tea, I've tried turning off my electronics, reading, like everything you can think of to stop insomnia I've tried. And it wasn't until sometime, maybe like in the fall of last year, I think that's right. I used to work at Ulta, and I would have to, well, Ulta is, for those of you who do not know, is the cosmetics store in the U.S. I'm sure pretty much everybody's heard of Ulta, especially in this beauty community, but I used to work there, and I used to have to be there at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to do the truck and put product out on the shelf. So I'd have to like go to sleep at like 8 o'clock at night the night before, and get up at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and get ready to like be like wide awake and ready to go. Like, I mean, on those like truck days we were moving pretty fast, so you had to be like alert and like up on your feet. And so, like I said, with me suffering from insomnia, that was like the hardest thing in the world to do, because that was the first time I've ever had like a really like early morning job. And like I said, I'm a night owl. Like, I always like become like wide awake when the sun goes down. And so for me, like going to bed that early, especially like 7:30, 8 o'clock, is like extremely early for me. Because like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning now and I'm filming this. But it took a lot of getting used to. And back then, before I actually found this product I'm about to talk about, I was mainly using melatonin to help me get sleepy, to go to sleep. I'd take it about maybe an hour before I went to bed those nights, and it worked. Maybe about 65–70% of the time. There's a lot of nights where I would take the melatonin and it would not work at all, and I'd just be like wide awake, and those days I'd be like dragging, and I was so tired and so exhausted, and I'd get off at like 11 o'clock in the morning and just like come home and take a nap, and I'd sleep for 4 hours. But it wasn't until the fall of last year that I actually saw this product in the grocery store, and we were standing in the checkout line and I saw it, and I just like happened to pick it up, and I like read the back of it, and I was like, well, since I've tried everything, surely this won't hurt to just like give it a shot. And I swear to you, I mean, I don't work at Ulta anymore. I quit that job, but like even some nights now, I still buy this product and I'll take it, and I swear, taking that product, or taking this, and I would be asleep in maybe 10 minutes. And that's really crazy for somebody like me. But anyways, what I'm talking about is the Dream Water. It's called Dream Water, and the flavor is snoozeberry. It's a 0-calorie sleep and relaxation shot. It says work hard, play hard, sleep easy. This is what the box looks like. I found when I bought it at the grocery store, it comes in like a 2-pack, and then my grocery store that I always go to stopped selling it, so then I had to start ordering it online, and I found this one on Amazon, and this is the Amazon warehouse sticker. But they come in a bunch of, or like 3 or 4 different flavors, but I've tried every flavor that they have, and the snoozeberry is definitely my favorite. And like I said, this is like the huge box that it comes in. You can, I think there's 12 in here. And it looks like this. And it's just like a clear liquid, like you can see in the bottom, like there's like this, like completely clear. On the back it says, have issues shutting down at the end of the day, wake up randomly throughout the night, have an upcoming flight, while times may vary by individual, drink a bottle approximately 30 minutes prior to needing help with occasional sleeplessness, or wanting to promote relaxation and support restful sleep. For best taste, drink before brushing teeth. And the website is drinkdreamwater.com. And like when I bought this, I like literally had no idea. Like I've never even heard about it. I'd never like heard anybody talk about it. Like I had no clue what it was gonna be like. Like I was just like, it was like taking a shot in the dark. I had no idea what it was gonna be like. I didn't know whether it was gonna work or not. But like I said, I've always had trouble sleeping, so I was like, well, what the hell. So anyways, yeah, like I said, I used to have to get up really early and go to bed like 7:30. Some nights it'd be earlier than that, depending on how tired I was. And like I said, I would take this like 30 minutes before I would climb into bed, and I would probably be asleep in about 10 minutes. And for me, that is crazy, because I would sit there and lay awake for hours and hours and hours, and I would just like stare at the clock. And it's so frustrating when you can't sleep, especially night after night. And trying this and getting a good night's sleep and that long was like the best thing in the world. So if you have trouble sleeping, or I don't know, you're exhausted, you had a hard day at work, and you just want a good night's sleep, and you're having trouble sleeping, or you do have trouble sleeping like all the time, order this, and I swear, just give it a try, and like, it is the best thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've never slept better than I do when I take this. Like, I sleep so much better when I take this stuff. And I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how to describe it, but like, I can definitely tell when I've had a good night's sleep, and every time it's always because I take this stuff. Like I said, I've tried this stuff for months. I've probably gone through about 50, maybe 75 bottles of this stuff. Like, I take it a lot. I mean, I don't take it that much anymore. This is just, I buy it now just for nights where I really can't sleep. But like back then, I was buying it for the nights where I knew I had to wake up early and I wanted to get to bed. And I wanted to get that good night's sleep because I knew I had to be like up on my feet and alert and wide awake. And like, going to a job, you can't be tired and sleepy, and like, if you're sleepy or tired or exhausted and you have to go to work, like, your work definitely shows that how exhausted you are. So like I said, like, this stuff will definitely like give you the good night's sleep, and like, I don't know what else I can say about this product. It's just absolutely amazing. I love this stuff, and like I said, if you have trouble sleeping, you need to try this stuff. So anyways, that is all I'm going to say about that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.